circling, and we're live, everybody, live on my channel. What is going
Yay.
on? Woo! We made it! Woo! So, apologize for the lack of stream yesterday, everybody. I had to run and help a friend. But we're doing it Sunday, just like last weekend. I couldn't do it because I was supposed to get tattooed, but then they pushed my tattoo appointment. So then I had time to walk around Spokane and almost get hit by a car. So, yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So now we're back. And yeah, if anybody's curious, probably not very many people, but we're all the way from here.
Oh, that's good.
Here all the way. We're almost there. I got one more session to fill in everything else, and then a couple more sessions after that doing detail work, but we're getting there. Yep. When you doing the inside of that arm, Lumi? Yeah, when's his next appointment? That's the next spot?
Lumi muted
Either
herself.
November we're going to go here or we're going to go here. So right here is going to be a hand like this one squeezing blood out of a heart.
Oh, cool.
And then right here I want to do a lantern and some chains with a candle burning out. So we'll see where I end up after next session.
Cool.
You might have some of it drawn up because last time I went, we did this up here, we went down here, and then we did this. Because when you got done with this one, I was like, "Do you have time to do more?" He's like, "I still have the stencil for the coffin." I was like, "Yes, please."
Get to work. You.
More.
All right. So, who all's hanging out with us today? Rollinson man, what's happening? Echo Dub. Tim B, what's up, Tim? Hathaway Bethane. Hey, Michaela. Long time no see, Michaela. Friction. What's happening, brother man? All right. I kind of figured it would be like that today. We're in the middle of Labor Day weekend. A lot of people out camping and whatnot. Enjoying the street festivals. I think myself and Jax are going to run down to a festival here in Spokane called Pig Out in the Park. It's just a bunch of street food vendors. You go and you buy a bunch of stuff, make your meal out of it, and then walk around the park. So it's always kind of a neat experience. So. Karen, what's up, Karen? Still not used to that last name, but I'll catch on to it. Don't worry. So Larry, how was your week, brother man?
Slow season is starting.
Yeah, figured Labor Day weekend. It's the end of the,
our
end of the
Labor Day
fun, right?
weekend. Our Labor Day weekends are never busy.
Really? Wow.
Not with Cedar Point being like, yeah, this is the last summer week until Halloween weekends when we're closed throughout the week, except for weekends. So everybody's trying to get their last trip into there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, true.
Other than that, I've been in Faerun.
Yep, fair enough. Who's your romantic partner in Baldur's Gate 3 so far?
Shadowheart and Karlach.
Okay, I kind of figured it would be either Shadowheart or Karlach, but excellent. All right, how about you, Dave? How was your week, brother man?
Good. Did a lot of mixing, trying to catch up on sleep because I got some nasty bug from all my hospital visits. So it hit me hard last weekend. So just taking it easy. Feeling better now. My wife has it, but she's a trooper, so it doesn't really slow her down. And that's about it.
Excellent. Glad you're feeling better. Glad things are going a little better too.
Yeah.
Good deal. Cassie!
Doing good. Been a week.
Been a week?
Been a week. My niece was born last Tuesday, so I've just been getting pictures and updates on her. She's still in the hospital, but
Ooh, okay. She come out a little soon.
she's having trouble latching, so they don't want to release her until she latches good. So they've got a feeding tube in right now.
Okay, makes sense.
She was a little bit premature, though, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was a month early, 36 weeks.
Yeah, so she probably. Yeah, probably another weekish. I had to take a wild guess. Probably not all that wild. Other than that, things going all right.
Yep.
Bunny's
Things are
not
good.
mistreating you and Tim.
She's something else.
I I forget what I was looking at. It was either Instagram or Facebook, and there was a picture of Bunny's just little mouth. You can see those little teeth just ready to go. It gave me quite the
She likes to
chuckle.
flop and fall asleep with that little smile.
I got all the cake.
We don't say that word.
As long as you got the headphones on, we'll be okay. And she can't hear me.
I don't have headphones on.
Oh, well,
Her
I'm
room
sorry.
is right
'Cause
here.
she's coming for you.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. Zippy! You made it.
I made it. Damn old ancient computer.
Yeah, Zippy was telling me how Zoom had blocked her completely from the interwebs.
Yep. You ain't getting on there, beach.
Yep. Well, I mean,
I was on here for a second. I was on for a minute, and then poof,
They
gone.
caught on to all your illicit activities.
I know. I'm not secret enough.
Yeah.
I gotta fix that.
bgpoolboys.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zippy'sUsedPoolBoys.com.
Go there. There's a page for looking for new victims. Oops, I mean, new helpers.
New applicants, yep.
Now
I have a whole
hiring.
list of options that you can sign up for.
Oh man, friction's on a roll out there.
Yeah, he's just on a roll.
Oh man, and I believe Lumi's out getting stuff, but she solemnly swears she's up to no good. So we'll assume that she's just up to Lumi things. All right. Did I miss anybody else? Kim C, what's up, Kim? So yeah, I have a thought experiment I want to do today. After messing around with the VSO extremes a little bit, I've got a theory on how they're supposed to work, and of course, reading what Swaggy wrote about one drop in a 30 mil should give you a distinct flavor. So I've got a theory, and I'm going to test it. So that means you all are free to do what you want as fresh03 does a science experiment. Whether I'll have to break out the
That's a pretty open invitation.
yeah, I mean, if you got a mix you've been working on, you need a helping hand or just an ear to bounce some bad ideas off of. You got quite the crowd. Lumi,
Lumi's happy now she has food and drink.
food and drink, excellent. Where's my blood sugar at? Good question, fresh03. Nice, right where it's supposed to be. 115. So, yeah, so I might actually have to break out the game changer on this one, just to do a speed steep and see if it does what I think it's going to do. Because based on my experiences with the BSO, with the extremes, I think most of them for just single use and recipe, the flavor usage starts at a quarter if you're trying to use it as a main flavor. And I'm starting to think that these should not be main flavors. Is my impression. because they'll either run buck wild and run over the top of what you're trying to do, or you'll taste the agent that's used to remove them. So I think we've all been doing it wrong, and I want to prove that. Because I really like a lot of these flavors, but even in a quarter, some of them just run over the top of stuff. Like a quarter of the blueberry extreme will run over the top of anything else you're trying to do with it. I made a blueberry milkshake in it like 7 days. Like, there was no milkshake left. So my theory is that we've been doing it wrong. And based on what Swaggy sent out with the flavors, I think I should have listened to what he was saying. So I'm going to experiment. But yeah, if anybody has any mixes they're been trying to pull off, I know Lumi said she wanted to do a little braiding, so that's always fun to watch and poke fun and watch Lumi with her magic fingers.
Actually, Fresh, the mix I came up with is kind of in that vein.
Okay. Yeah.
Because most of the extremes I'm using in this are actually paired with the OGs.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I think these are more flavor enhancers, or quite frankly, not used for vaping, because I know a lot of his flavors are meant for baking and cooking and that sort of stuff, and that totally makes sense. That totally makes sense. If you're using some of these flavors high enough to where, you know, even at a 0.5%, some of them you'll taste a little bit of the agent used to extract. So it makes sense that we've all just been blasting away with these things, using them way too high. And I had the same experience with Flavor. Like, I rarely use Flavor flavors above 0.5% anymore, just because I was wrong for years. And it taught me a valuable lesson that read what the manufacturer intended, and do a more thorough experiment, because most Flavor flavors you don't get any. You can use them up to like 4%. You're not getting anything extra out of it past 0.5%. So it's just a matter of figuring it's a matter of putting the puzzle pieces together and figuring out exactly what these things can do, and then putting the information out as best I figure out. Like I said, I think with these VSO extremes, I think at 1 drop in a 30 ml as a flavor enhancer, I think they're gonna absolutely knock stuff out of the park. I actually have no doubt about that. It's just, if I want to use them as a main note, which ones are okay to do it with, and where's the percentage lie? And maybe the strawberry extreme, maybe at like a quarter for a main note in something. Maybe that's a big maybe.
And just give it time to relax.
Yeah. But my main experiment today is doing a mix that I know, and adding 1 drop as a flavor enhancer instead of something else. That's the one. That's experiment number 1, and then number 2, I'll mix something up and try the main flavor, set it aside for a week, and see what it does. Because these flavors just grow and grow and grow. Like, it's exponential growth that you get off of them. So, like I said, it's a matter of putting the puzzle together. Once I know what the puzzle is, then I can start spouting my normal nonsense and just pretending that I know what I'm talking about all the time. But I want to give all of these a fair shake, because some of them, if you mix them above a quarter, like you taste a little bit of alcohol on them, and so that's that's gonna throw some folks off, especially since you wind up letting it sit around for 2 weeks to try and let everything steep out of it, and then all of a sudden the flavors 10 times what you imagined that it was going to be, and it just wipes everything else out of a recipe. So if we're messing with something, we should know what that something does, right?
Yo.
All right.
For science.
Lumi braids. All right, for science, as always. Okay,
Well,
so I should make. Okay, yeah. Let me. Let's go to all the flavors. I'm pretty sure I have a recipe hidden in here. I do. All right, so my stuff, my recipes. I'll do something that I'll mix something up that was never that I haven't ever released. Is it in here? Ooh, wait a minute. Maybe I'll use this. Because this uses the regular VSOs. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So this is called VSO My Goodness. So this is VSO Strawberry at 3, VSO Kiwi at 2, and one-on-one whipped cream at 1. I haven't used one-on-one whipped cream in a while. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm gonna use whipped cream fresh03. Yeah. So, but then I'm going to add some of the extreme. And I think, like I said, my theory is that as a flavor enhancer, this is just gonna bomb it. This is just gonna be an absolute stunner. So, okay. All right. Any ideas on what you're doing? Who's doing something? Cassie's looking intense.
I'm shaking. Tim has been pulling out his doubles, and he gave me the Wonder Flavors amaretto and the crispy wafer.
The amaretto.
So
crispy wafers.
I made an amaretto cheesecake and threw a little crispy wafer in it to try to bump up the gram.
Ah, okay.
Just because I've never played with it, I wanted to play with it a little bit.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it does. Larry, which one of your 6 recipes that you already have done are you doing?
I've only done one, and it's for science.
You're doing some sciences too?
Yes. And it is a kufi.
A cookie.
So we know okay. So we know what coffee I'm using.
Yes, indeed. So,
and it's Extreme Friend.
I'm going with, we've been talking a lot on and off streams about using flavors that we have just forgotten about. And that's the route I'm going with.
Okay.
So I am making a custard.
Which custard are you using?
Give me a sec. Okay. I'm going to use a cinnamon custard extract from Real Flavors.
Ah, the very good.
Not
flavor.
real.
And this, and I'm just throwing a bunch of things together and seeing how it is. And I'm also going to use vanilla custard R2 from Great Lakes. And basically, there's out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flavors. There's only one I've used before, the vanilla pudding from Kemervatic. and at that I'm always using Flavora over that. So I thought, why not? Because I have probably 300 flavors that I never use, so I'm going to use them. I will start mixing.
That cinnamon custard is really good, though.
Yeah, it's great on the knuckle, that's for sure.
It takes a little bit. Do you have the PG version or the VG version?
Good question. PG.
Okay. Because the VG version takes a little working, but if you got the PG version, you'd be all right.
Well, I figure a 14-day steep for the recipe. I might be off. I'm going to be testing it, but we'll see.
All right, so.
It's funny, I'm getting a little bit of an echo because Tim's out in the living room cooling off before he goes to do the chickens. And he's listening to the stream.
Tim, turn your stream down, man. He's the one actually working. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, he went and put a layer of tar up on the roof, so.
PSO kiwi.
You guys have a hole in your roof too?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm going back to my death by chocolate.
Yeah, I thought I repaired our roof. It turns out I did not. We had a really bad rainstorm not too long ago, and all of the black dye from I use like a stretchy, expandy silicone. All of the black dye washed out through the roof, so now that my ceiling is like slowly sinking, and it's also super black, so it's going to be really hard to tell if there's mold involved or if it's the dye from the silicone.
Yes, this is the summer of roofs for sure, because I just had to shell out $6,000 for mine.
I don't even know how much mine's going to be because my roof can't even withstand my weight anymore. So like I have to just kind of stretch to get as much of it as I can.
It's not good if you guys, it's unlikely, but if you guys get a heavy snowfall this winter.
Oh, we're fucked.
Yeah. You never know. These days with the way the weather patterns are changing, nothing surprises me anymore.
Okay.
Getting a heavy snowfall in the south? Say it ain't so.
So here's what I got.
Okay.
I have BSO caramel at 1, caramel extreme at 0.3, BSO espresso at 1.5, the extreme at 0.25, Irish cream raw at 1.5, and vanilla raw at 0.5.
Okay. See, this all seems very reasonable to me.
Okay, come on. I need a new.
I've got a lot of BSOs on my desk.
Okay, come on.
Where are we going?
To hell and back. You up for the ride?
Huh.
I've been there.
I have. It's kind of a small town in Michigan.
On the UP?
Yeah. A friend of mine did.
You have to cross both borders to get. You have to cross both borders twice a day.
A friend of
Be able to go
mine
get
did
anything?
steal the town sign.
You mean me? Mimi just gave me a look of disappointment. Mimi, what did I do? All right, be so cute. I need the VSO kiwi at 2.
Whoa. To visit Zippy. See her house now. Be there in about 3. Don't come to my house. It's all hairy.
Covered in cat hair
Yeah, oh yeah.
and zippy
It
hair.
can't be any worse than here, Zippy. With
And zippy hair, yeah. Ah, come on, you. Thank you.
So whipped cream fresh 03. We're actually going to do that at 1.5, just because that's a better solo place for that flavor.
I did an off-the-road custard. I don't know how it'll turn out, but let's see. It's Baker's Touch Liquid Barn at 0.63. At 2%. Cinnamon custard, real flavor at 1.41%. Creamy cake Mullenberry at 4%. Dulce Leche Flavor Jungle at 1.5. Honey and Milk BC Premium at 2. Meringue Extract Real Flavors at 2. Ultra Sweet at 2. From Great Lakes, Vanilla Custard R2 from Great Lakes at 2, and Vanilla Pudding Chemavatic at 2.
Very nice.
We'll see.
And that vanilla pudding is going to take a little bit of the edge off those custards. So I like it. Okay, so VSO Extreme. So this is a strawberry kiwi mix. So let's find.
No. We're closed for visitors today, Tim. Only by appointment. Oh, come on.
No open interviews.
You have to say the magic words, Tim. Okay, where am I here? Eggnog. Eggnog.
So I did my amaretto cheesecake. I used the amaretto Wonder Flavors at 2.5, cheesecake on graham SSA at 2, the crispy wafer for Wonder Flavors at 1, Yes Sweet cheesecake at 3, and super sweet Perilum at 1. And I really wish I had made more than a 10 mil because it's really good.
You can always leave the recipe pulled up on the computer and be like, "Hey Tim, nice to see you got done working."
Mix this bigger.
While you're in there working, I left a recipe that I really liked up on the computer. If you could make me a 60 mil, that'd be great.
Yeah, he'll just tell me to get a bigger bottle and make more myself because he doesn't mix for me anymore. He won't.
That's what you get for showing signs of competence.
It's all right. It works
See,
out better this way for both of us because then he doesn't have to mix for me and I don't have to wait for him to mix for me. I can just go and do it myself.
Ideal.
Man, this ginger snap is thick. Shit.
I haven't stole any of your mixes, Tim. I've only threatened to.
So it sounds like what you need to do is just go take them all and hide them around the house.
I already get accused of doing that.
So see, if you're getting accused of it, you may as well just do it.
But I've never done it. Like that Grape Extreme, he had that missing for a week and he finally found it in a drawer that I can't reach, but everybody still says I hid it on him. Or his Grust that he lost for a week and he finally found it. It was on his desk when he found it. But we had both destroyed that desk, taken everything off, put it all back on, and none of us could find it for a week.
Oh shit. Swaggy. Doing a
What's what you doing?
sneak peek.
Breaking stuff down for us?
No, sneak peek Labor Day sale using Froomy for 30%. Only during the stream.
30% off VSO flavors, everybody.
Oh,
Best fruits on the planet.
So what I'm hearing is Tim needs to go to VSO and order me a nice big bottle of banana raw, like now, or stop being a butt and go feed the chickens.
That's the thing. Can you trust him unmonitored on the interwebs, based on the air hockey table in your barn?
That air hockey is never getting ordered here. It's bad enough he ordered the transformer after I told him he couldn't order any.
Which one did he get?
Soundwave.
Yeah. But the reason
Did it
it was
come
on
with
such
a-
a good sale is
it
because
was
it
only
was
like this big. It was only that big.
He
So
thought
it
it was
didn't
bigger.
So it didn't come with all the tapes? That's a fucking ripoff.
It had to. It should have at least come with Rumble and Laserbeak.
Yeah. Get a refund.
Man.
Okay, so I know, like I said, I know exactly what this recipe tastes
Hey,
like,
buddy.
which is it's been a favorite of mine for quite a while. Right, Mamie?
How you doing? Oh, Joe.
She leaves
Timothy,
her-
if you have another transformer show up at this house, I am going to lock you out.
Do it. Do it anyway.
So yeah, this should do quite nicely. So I'm going to put 1 drop of the Blackberry Extreme into this. 1 drop. And I think that this should equate out to about using a normal flavor. Let's say the standard VSO Blackberry, using it somewhere around like 1%.
Look at that thing.
Or a half, between half and 1. I think this is why I'm science experimenting, everybody. What's up, Friction? Huh. What's up, Frank Einstein? I've got Leprechaun and Leprechaun V2 are both available anytime you want to mix them, Frank. I live what, 300 miles away from you now. We used to work right down the hall from each other. But it's good seeing you, man. Good seeing you, man.
You know what I meant, Tim.
Is he getting sassy in the comments?
Yeah, he said transformers are in a lot of his tools, so I can't say they're not allowed.
You'd be
She's
living in
actually
the.
been watching the original series on Tubi with the bunny, and she loves it.
I mean, I'd understand if a life-size Optimus Prime showed up.
It would if Cassie doesn't stay on top of Tim. It would. They'd be living in a tent.
He's blaming you, Dave.
Blaming me.
Yeah, he said you told him to.
You just live in Optimus Prime's trailer. You'd be cool.
Yep.
Busy right now thinking about ordering a food truck or taking over a food truck business. He doesn't have time for Transformers.
Lumi's taking over the food truck world?
No,
No,
he
Tim's
is.
thinking about it. We have a guy up the road that has a bunch of food trucks, and he goes to all the fairs, and he's trying to sell them off. So Tim's thinking about talking to him about taking over one of the trucks and putting it out here. We have a bunch of road work going on, so
People that are like trying to get home from work are just gonna be like, fuck it, I'll just stop and eat something real quick.
I mean, as long as you're
Lunch.
selling like lattes and stuff, people will totally do it.
So here's what I made. Flavora white chocolate at 0.6. Vape Train coffee liqueur at 2.35. Flavor West Irish cream at 2.85. Flavor West Kahlua at 1.9, and Tahitian Vanilla Cream by Wonder Flavors at 1.9.
Oh, I love Tahitian vanilla cream. Is yummy.
I know it is. That was my first one. Now I'm going to play with Death by Chocolate. I think. I don't know.
I think that's going to be one of your recipe that's never quite done. Kind of like my
No, it's never quite done. I've been playing with that sucker for years.
yeah, kind of like my sticky toffee pudding. Like I'm never
And my
really going
cherry.
to be done with it.
I finally conquered the cherry, so now it's well, actually, I got 2 white elephants. I got the chocolate and pepper recipe, and I've got Death by Chocolate. So I got the 2 of them. So I'll mix it up. I'll see which one goes first.
God
Okay.
bless. God bless Lumi. I will never know how she does that.
What?
The braids. Oh, I
Oh.
wish I could do that.
I think I need to buy some more braids.
I can
I
barely see
know
my
I have to
wire
buy
anymore.
more braids.
I went to make a whole pile of fused Claptons, and I can barely see my wire anymore.
Oh, I can't see the wire above 34 gauge. Forget it. I can't see it.
I use 36 gauge.
I can't see it. I just can't.
26 for the inner and 36 for the outer.
Even with the the magnifying headset on, I can't see it. My eyes are shot.
Do you want to answer that? Fresh Mr. Miles wants to know about the.
Mr. Miles, what's happening, man? Long time no see. What's Mr. Miles asking? And Nick from now. I believe new Nick is selling. I know you can import it from China. I'm not sure exactly which site it is.
Wherever TJ had me get my nicotine, I really like it.
I tried
I don't
a
remember where it
site
was,
in
though.
China. I won't say the full address, but Chan's Flavors, CHANS Flavors, flavor or flavors. And so I ordered it, and it's good.
Yeah, so there are still places selling, because everything, all the enforcement that was promised to be thrust upon us hasn't happened yet. So a lot of people are just saying, "Fuck it, I'll just get my cash however I can." And I mean that's definitely a good way to do it.
Oh, come on. What's going on here? Oh, that's why. That would help.
I wonder if my Freedom Smokes has theirs back up yet, because they always have really good nick. But I mean, we also said that the things that they were trying to impose upon vaping, it was impossible.
Okay.
Impossible. Yeah. Does that taste like I expected it to? Let's see if it vapes that way.
Did you game change it?
Not right now. This is just the one drop in a 30 mil to see if it does what I expect it to do. Which should just be a little bit of a backup. And it will grow. The flavor will grow. So if I don't notice it much right now, I know that it will. I know that it will come into its own here.
And on that note, I will be right back.
Okay.
And this is the last time we will ever hear of Tim.
Yep. Bye,
Oh.
Tim.
I have nothing to do with that. I don't need a crazy woman from Vermont coming up here and killing me.
Uh,
Oh, look, she's not even on the stream anymore. She's probably getting in the car right
Good.
now.
Cassie's on her way.
Cassie's gonna be chasing him out of the house to clean out the chicken coop.
What was that, Lumi?
Cassie's gonna chase him out of the house.
He'll be living in the
Oh,
coop with
for
the
what he
chickens.
just put in chat, probably.
He's probably on his way to the chicken coop right now, skipping.
Nice, Tim, how you throw me under the bus. I'm not even in the same country as him.
Okay.
That's why he got thrown under the bus.
Yeah.
He figured you were probably the closest to where he's at. And that you could get help the fastest.
Another case of blame Canada.
Great song. Great song.
Okay, so that does about what I expected it to do. There's just a little hint of blackberry to this mix now. Not bad. Like I said, that will grow.
Cassie, show me
Yeah.
your knuckles. I want to see if they're scraped from punching Tim.
Okay, one, I yelled at him. I did not punch him.
Yeah.
And he's laughing his ass off at you guys. And two, I actually went to get a 60 ml bottle so I can make a bigger bottle of this because it's going to go fast and I want more.
Should have grabbed the 120 then.
I don't have any 120 bottles. I have 100 ml, but I find I can't do more than a 60 before I start getting sick of a flavor, so.
You're getting into that DIYer headspace now.
Yeah, I've got so much juice on my desk. I really shouldn't make another 60, but I'm gonna anyway. And he did not order another transformer. He did get a notification, but it wasn't for that.
Okay, so.
Hey, Joel. My boy. You're such a beautiful boy. Handsome boy.
Alright, so.
Handsome boy.
Sweetbread Extreme.
Go away. Stop it.
Butter Cookie Raw.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so one experiment is done. My thought process is proving correct. Obviously, like I said, that will grow and grow and grow. That particular flavor. Now, for a main note, okay. So I think I'm going to use the Marshmallow Extreme. Okay, yes. Alright, I will be right back. Who am I putting in charge here? Dave, I haven't put you in charge. Go ahead and, you're in charge, man. Run the
Oh
show.
no! Oh no! Show's gonna crash.
Ah, you dumbass.
See? Told you.
That was close. Try that again. Yeah.
Tim, you really want to get in trouble, dude.
For buying a Grogu?
In exchange for you buying him a Transformer, yes.
That's just a fair trade.
Grogu?
What? What, Lumi?
What are you doing to Grogu?
Getting a real one? Or that's what its name will be?
What do you mean a real one?
Uh-huh. Or that's what its name will be.
Now you're just confusing me.
All Greek to me.
Going to get a gargoyle gecko and name it Grogu.
Oh.
Have all the bioactive stuff showing up Tuesday. Trying to get that set up before I get it.
Okay. Now, theory number 2. And I'm easily distracted. Okay.
Squirrel.
That's right. All right, so I'm going to use this at 1/4. There we go. 1/4%. So 3 drops out of the bottle. I think this is going to be a main note, but I think it's going to take time. So marshmallow. No, I don't want to use any meringue. I want to know what that marshmallow is doing, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay.
It's jumping in between 2 graham crackers on the fire.
Yeah, that's a toasted marshmallow.
Okay, where was I here? 1865.
So I'm looking for something that is not gonna really interfere with what I'm up to there. You know what? Good idea, fresh03. It's almost time, everybody. It's almost time.
Pumpkin.
VSO pumpkin.
I'm making Christmas mixes.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a fluffernutter.
I'll be right back. Tim needs me for a sec.
Is it gonna be the last flavor I grab? No.
Not bad. That custard I mixed, not bad.
All right, Poppy, where'd you steal it? Where'd you move it to?
Thankfully, my guy's over there on my bed sleeping. I say that now, but
You're just inviting them to wake up.
yeah, that's why I said I say that now. And any minute now, here he comes.
So I feel like it's only fair because some of the people like Dave and Larry already know this inside scoop. We don't know exactly how it's going to work out yet, but Lumi Stands and Lumi Braids will be making limited runs over on VSO somewhere. Give you guys a fair chance because I feel like Larry is probably going to be the first in line to be trying to scoop those up.
What?
Followed by Dave.
Nothing, Larry. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'll just pretend I didn't hear it.
Exactly.
Give you all a fair chance to get in on the happenings. I don't know when it's happening, but I am starting the process of filling up an envelope that's making its way over to Swag. The Lumi Stands are quite a way out. You don't have to worry about those.
Lumi Stands! Lumi Stands!
I ordered the 510s yesterday. But the blank for the stand is in the process of being worked out, so that's going to be a while.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, where's the pool boy to come and open my freaking bottles for me?
You guys gotta be a little fair. When I say limited edition, I mean like these are going to be a very limited run. Let other people also take in on these.
Alright, so I found where my cat has been stashing flavors. So the two that were under my desk, like way back towards the wall, were Rhubarb Cuddle by Decima Vapors, great flavor, and Buttercream Peanut Butter, which is the one I was looking for. So at least Poppy has good taste in flavors. Because I never had a problem with May stashing flavors. Yeah, I'm getting told about it. Can you guys hear her when she starts yapping at me?
No.
No.
No? No. Okay, so we've got 1/4% versus.
Foosball is the
I'm gonna
devil.
do 1.5 of the peanut butter buttercream.
Let me just get over it. It's that time of year.
I fucking know. I was telling my mom it was the devil. She's asking me if I'm going to be watching any games. I'm like, do you know who you're talking to right now?
Poppy's having fun.
Yes, she is. She jumped up behind me again, so she has taken over the stream. Just purring away back there.
Uh-oh, Houston, we have a problem.
I know me and my inventory control guy have a bet going on week 1. Because the Lions are playing the Chiefs.
Aggie, we may have to think about putting a limit on the braids. You can only get like 1 per week, if depending on how many I send out.
We're getting closer and closer to having kidnap you.
Oh, there she goes. No, never mind. She's jungle gymming. My poor sweatshirt. Okay, so we did. All right, so I've got half a percent of sweetener, quarter percent of the marshmallow extreme, and 1.5% of the peanut butter buttercream. So my theory is this is fluffernutter. In theory. And we'll see how this does. But I'm betting, once again, I'm betting that all of my previous theories about 0.5% being maxed out were wrong. I think it's a quarter. I think it's a quarter. A quarter is absolutely maxed out on this flavor. And it could be even lower than that. And if this proves correct, then I'm going to start making assumptions and continue experimenting with the fruit flavors and see exactly where they stand. But at least then I'll have a starting point. Like I said, that blueberry just kept running and running and running and just never really stopped. And by the time I got done with the bottle, it was nothing but a combination of blueberry and hucking extreme. Delicious. Not what I was going for, though.
Yeah, I got a one shot with blueberry extreme in it.
The hucking extreme?
I think Swaggy was trying the blueberry cereal with blueberry extreme in it.
And we know how Lumi feels about all
Nobody fucking
blueberries.
touches my blueberry.
Yeah, not one for change.
Have you tried the blueberry raw, Lumi?
I remember.
I think you'd like the blueberry raw.
You know, I'm watching her make these braids, and I still don't know how she does it.
It's called Lumi Magic.
Gotta lift up your middle finger so that you can get under it and pull off of your pinky.
So Dave needs to go out and work on flipping folks off?
Yep. Just get your movement in your pinky and your middle finger down, you're perfect. I have a lot of experience with my middle finger, so it's easily maneuverable.
Okay, then.
That's what they're calling it now?
There.
I don't know how long I had my Lumi braid in that drop, but I only recently had to switch out my Lumi braid, and then I found out Swaggy also needed a Lumi braid. I had a little baggie ready for Dave to go out, so he needed a Lumi braid, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to bring them back for a limited time just in case anybody else needs to re-up on a Lumi braid.
That's because
I still have
long ass time.
I still have a shitload of them.
Do you really? What's your address?
They are
Do
not
you
for sale,
have
sir.
Larry?
Left?
Yeah.
Go
Go get him. Let's see.
Give me a second.
So Tim's out picking zucchinis?
Yeah, we got a volunteer zucchini. We've got that and
convinced-
some kind of squash or a pumpkin growing out by the compost pile.
Just started?
No, he actually just brought in one of the zucchinis, so we'll have.
I meant
zucchini
it
for dinner.
just grew on its own.
Yep.
Nice. Nice when you get little surprises like that.
Yep.
I have 2 cucumbers going. I'm really excited. I got a couple of little baby strawberries, so in a couple of days I'll have good strawberries.
No matter what I did, I couldn't get the strawberries to grow.
There you
My
go, Lumi.
strawberries are
Look at that.
taking over.
Look at that.
Unblur your camera. Let's count them.
See, we got 2 in this bag.
What are
What is
those,
that?
Lumi braids?
This one is a 7-loop Celtic with 32 gauge. We have a 8-strand 32 vertebrae. 28-strand 34 gauge Celtic.
You still have a 28 strand?
Uh-huh. 10 strand 32 gauge vertebrae. Another 7-loop Celtic in that one. 14 strand French braid. And this foot-long piece of 32 gauge 12 strand Celtic.
Fucking braids. You could open up your own Lumi fucking site.
And that doesn't count all the coils I have from Nick Devine.
Well, everybody, you know where to rob if you're ever in hurting for coils.
So,
And then I have
Okay.
all these of Nick Devine coils.
Man.
Finn's out there trying to get you in trouble, Larry.
What'd I do this time?
He said thanks. That is going to be awesome when it gets here.
You're not getting my Maya braids.
Oh, it was before you started showing your braids.
You don't have a passport, eh, Cassie?
No.
I'm safe.
Real question is, how have you let
I can
Swaggy
get
go
one.
without a braid when you have a stockpile? You might even have the braid he's waiting for, right? You could hook
He
him up.
never asked if I had any. And I did not know he needed one.
I think he was looking for somebody to rewick his wasps for him. You guys should go out for sushi and just rewick all of Swaggy's wasps.
I did give him 2 bottles of whiskey, though.
no wonder I can't find the flavor because I'm misspelling everything.
Yeah, I think Hippie did that the other night with Extreme. He put an E on it.
What braid do you use, Swag?
What was I using? I was using a 4mm. I think it was one of the Celtics. And that coil is still going strong.
Yeah.
That's the thing about them Lumi braids. You need to make them a little shottier, quite frankly, Lumi.
Actually, well, I think it's probably better that they last so long because it's actually starting to hurt my wrist a little bit That's why I stopped doing so many Lumi braids. So if anything, it works out for me. I just need to start charging more for them. Swaggy, take notes.
Take notes. I like it.
Well, Swaggy's gonna be the one releasing them. I'm not having anything to do with it. I'm just mailing a box to Swaggy, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants with it.
Okay.
If 8-strand's cool, I got you.
Okay. And that's all this recipe was. Yeah.
When I was making Swaggy's vertebrae, though, I decided from that point forward, when I'm bringing back these limited edition braids, the vertebrae is not getting done ever again. Fuck that.
What bourbon, Tim? The one I ran out of today?
Just typing up my notes on this recipe. Sorry, I'm being quiet. Now you guys know what it look. This is what fresh03 is like when he's sitting in the lab, as it were. Trying to make sure all my thoughts are clear instead of me repeating the same things like 12 times.
Did you mix it up, Cassie?
The amaretto? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
60 ml bottle. Sitting here to steep because this one isn't going to have a chance to steep because it's going to be gone by the end of the day.
Okay, one more mix, I think.
That reminds me, Tim, we got to have a second pot of coffee today so we can try that coffee that we got the other day. They had some Jim Beam vanilla bourbon coffee at Dollar Tree, so we got a bag to try it.
Ooh, interesting. I know a lot of those flavored coffees, so that just gave me a headache.
Yeah, some weird shit in there.
I had the K-cup version of that.
Was it good?
I still preferred my Death Wish.
Okay.
Medium roast.
I'm going in for a Bounty Bar. I feel like a Bounty Bar.
Bouncy butt?
Yep, Bounty Butt. Just apply it right to the butt. Okay.
We did try the Death Wish dark roast coffee, but we didn't like it as much. It was too bitter. We like the medium roast.
Thing
I
with
like
dark roast.
because I add coffee creamer.
What, Dave?
The problem with dark roast is it's not as much caffeine.
It's not, but we prefer the flavor usually, but the Death Wish was a little bit more bitter, so we'll stick with the medium roast on that one.
Okay.
I think Death Wish did release a dark chocolate hazelnut.
You lost me at the hazelnut. Dark chocolate would be good.
Well, it's that time of year. You can always get their pumpkin spice one.
Uh-oh.
Their blueberry's good.
Almost 911.
Fuck it, I'm over that. I'm
There you
good.
go, Tim. Get me the blueberry Death Wish.
And I even put some VSO blueberry in there too.
My straw is clogged. It's filled with ice. Oh no.
Okay, who took my malted milk?
It's right there.
Well,
But
there you go,
I can't-
Swaggy. Now we know if you ever come to visit, I can't make you coffee because that's all we drink is Death Wish. So, nah.
Okay. That was a lot of notes.
Yes,
Okay.
Tim, I'm aware that you don't want the pumpkin. That's why I didn't say the pumpkin. I said the blueberry, okay? Don't get your panties in a twist.
Wait, what? Who's getting their panties in a twist?
Tim, he doesn't want pumpkin spice coffee.
My ass is eating all of my panties.
Oh, pumpkin spice, I can understand that. If it was actual pumpkin flavor. Hmm. Okay, so.
Swag, that's been gone for a while.
Alright, so my I like to think my experiment has been quite the success thus far this morning. The VSO, my goodness, with the blackberry in it, I won't know for a little bit. The peanut butter marshmallow, with the marshmallow up front, peanut butter more towards the rear, that's spot on. So now I know. Now I know at least about that.
Where the fuck is Logitech? There we
What?
go.
What was that noise? Oh, did my Amazon delivery come?
Oh, look how beautiful
I'll
that
be right
is.
back. Larry, you're in charge.
Oh shit.
Look how beautiful that is.
You almost made me
Lumi,
spit out my water.
Lumi braids. Well, Swag, if you do that, I don't have a grinder, so that's a thing.
So this would be, I don't remember. Unbigify.
Didn't work.
I can't figure out where Logitech went. It disappeared again. Oh,
That was an extreme close-up.
it was. I didn't like it.
Okay, this stupid thing in about 2 minutes is gonna go flying across the room.
So this is 13 inches of Lumi braid. It's actually a little bit over. It's closer to 14.
Okay, what is going on with that? That's such a weird number.
Nope, something got tipped over. I can't tell what it is.
We, Tim? Try again.
take it that's a you, Cassie?
Tim stays
Uh-oh.
the hell out of my kitchen.
Swiggy's going off
But
here.
do you really grind them by hand?
No, I use a grinder.
Well, then you really don't do it either.
Then your dick.
BSO blueberry hooch? I bet that's lovely.
It was.
Son of a titty biscuit.
Who
Who took my hot glue?
took your what?
Hot glue.
Oh,
It was Pikachu.
it was that pink flamingo that you've got out in the pond.
Oh, I'm so excited to get back out there. Another thing people might not know, Lumi recently went ham on a garden, and now I have a full-blown garden with a mini pond in it with fishies.
Yeah, and I'm doing a whole bioactive terrarium for a gargoyle gecko.
Slut.
Yeah. Yeah, that's spot on right where I wanted it.
Get more hot glue. We'll just get more hot glue. Alright, I'm ready to burn myself.
Can I send you a glue gun, for God's sakes?
We're ready to watch.
I can't tell you how many times I've dripped hot glue into my skin and just watched it make a nice little hole in there.
Okay, this is beginning to really suck.
What's sucking?
I can't open my bottles.
Boom.
Just hand weakness?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Why?
I'm going to resort to violence. Just wait.
Every day she wakes up and brings violence.
That's why she should have open interviews for pool boys.
Larry, what's your ticket number?
Okay. Have weapons. Will conquer. Maybe. Okay, there we go.
Holy fuck, is this like 14 inches of pristine braid?
Hmm.
Oh.
Now let's see if Lumi can do it again.
I mean, it's not that hard. I already have a whole bunch of them. I did a Lumi braid that was like 4 feet long the other day.
Nice.
And it was all pristine. I thought there was one point when the Amber Alert was going off on my phone, I might have messed up, so it was just like a fluke, but I didn't. This is still what I have left of my braid that I made for Nick and I. Nick and I are set for quite a while.
Okay, one more. One more experiment.
This one looks like it's about to drip on my thigh. I don't think I like it.
Okay, so I need some. There we go. Liquid Barn Vanilla Ice Cream. At 1%. Perfect.
I have to get a big sandwich baggie for this one.
All right, next.
Tim's trying to be a bad influence on Dave's wallet again.
Huh?
Tim's trying to be a bad influence on Dave's wallet.
Well, I mean that was you know, if you find something you like, that's all it is.
I don't want to talk about how much money I spent on my garden so far. Somebody was asking me the total of my tattoo, and I started looking at it, and I was like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. You know what I say when people? You know what I say when people ask me stuff like that? As much as it costs.
None of your fucking business.
Uh-oh, Zippy's getting...
Well, it can be a genuine question. Somebody might want a sleeve and they might...
Well, yeah, if it's an honest question, yeah. But if it's just
if it's an honest question, a sleeve will cost you between... A full sleeve will cost you... Depending on how much work you get done, anywhere from $2,000 up to $5,000, depending on the artist too. Like if you're paying the premium on some artist that's very famous, you're going to spend more than that.
Each one of my sessions is normally around $400, and then I like to do the nice tip because that fucking dude deserves a nice tip. So I go for the max tip. It's like another $200 and a tip, and I'm just like, you don't want to know how much I've spent on this tattoo.
Yeah. It's just that you know when somebody approaches you and asks you how much it costs, whether they have sort of like an attitude about it.
My husband's mom saw it finally recently, and she was like, "What's that all over your arm? And how much was that?" And I was
that's the one I say where it's none of your fucking business. Well, not to mom, but anybody would.
She can still get the not your fucking business.
Well, I'd get backhanded.
I told her I did a bunch of overtime, and I earned it. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just the way they come across. Yeah, it's the way they come across that whether they deserve a real answer or not.
And normally it's people just asking me how much it is because they want the tattoo. But Nick's mom, I know hers was you're spending money on a tattoo and you're not saving up for your house.
Yeah. Well, some things we're allowed to spoil ourselves, you know.
At the cost of housing today.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, exactly.
And the mortgage rates apparently are going to go through the roof, so.
I mean, back in the day, they were very, very high, but the cost of living wasn't so high. Now you got a double whammy.
Well, right? Now, I'm not taking this as gospel, but I read an article that at some point, the mortgage rates are going to be so bad. They were talking like something like 30 and 40%. Now, I'm not buying this, okay, so I'm not totally like whatever, but basically you won't be even if you own a house and you're paying a mortgage, you won't be owning a house at those rates. It's gonna put people right out of their homes. So I don't know. I think right now, what is it, 7 something percent here?
Yeah. Well, thank God I don't have a mortgage.
I don't have one either, thankfully. So
yeah, I paid mine off a few years ago.
Mine's been paid off for about
mine's fixed
5 or 6.
Fixed rate.
Yeah, fixed rates, you're okay. Yeah.
If I cut this off at 8 inches, how much will I have left?
I need to stop using that flavor in public recipes.
Okay, which
Since
flavor?
It's no longer available.
That's how I feel with 90% of my booze mixes.
Well,
Okay,
I don't think I
so-
need this anymore. Kind of getting low in my oh, there it is. Ah, ha, ha.
One.
Okay, this is my latest. This is my latest death by chocolate.
Okay.
Of course, Australian chocolate at 0.5. Medicine flower, white chocolate at 0.66. And medicine flower dark chocolate at 0.66. We'll see how that one turns out. Hey, you know what I should do is just take that and add some of Swaggy's pepper. There's an idea. I'll combine the two white elephants together.
Use Swaggy's chili raw.
I don't have any of the raws or the extremes or nothing. I have none of that shit, so
That's got a wicked kick to it. It's nice.
yeah, I don't have none of that shit. And the way the friggin' shipping's going from the States, I was gonna order a tank, the one that Mike Vapes recommended. The tank itself is $45. The shipping is $70. Now give me a break.
Check out Sourcemore.
I've got accounts with them.
And you can't get anything like Sourcemore or what's that
But
other one?
no,
Nothing?
that I can get. Guess where I can get it though? From AliExpress. Now, mind you, it's going to take 6 months to get to me, but I can get it from there. But I haven't ordered it yet, though. But
You don't know anybody in the United States that'd be willing to order the tank and then ship it to you for a good price?
Yeah, I know a couple people, but that's crazy. Like
But I know a few people that do that. They'll order stuff in the States to someone they know there.
I've
it
done
costs-
that for people here. They've ordered stuff, or I've ordered it. They gave me the money, picked it up, and I sent it to them. Yeah.
Yeah, Dippy, I need you to go to, I think it's Save On,
Save On?
the grocery store, Canadian
Yeah.
grocery store. Is that what it's called?
Save On Foods, I think it's called, or something.
Yeah, Save On Foods.
yeah.
Go find me kettle cooked jalapeno peanuts.
Yeah, just a minute. Kettle
Buy me
cooked.
10 bags of them.
Tell
Tell
just
me how
wait.
much it's
Kettle
gonna cost
cooked.
to-
Slow down
to-
here a second. Kettle cooked.
Jalapeno peanuts.
Jalapeno. Penis. I spelled that wrong. Okay.
Penis?
10 bags.
Penis, yeah. And
10
send
bags
10
of 'em.
bags. 10 bags. Okay, I'll see what I
Tell
can
me,
find.
tell me how much they are and how much it would cost to ship them to me, and I
Okay.
will let you. I will send you the money for it
Okay, well, there's a Save On Foods in Vagina, so.
next time you're there.
Okay.
Because I've gone looking. You cannot get them in the U.S. I bought them when I was in
actually-
I bought them when I was in Canada, and they changed my life.
I'm going next Friday, so I'll let you know. Kettle cooked jalapeno peanuts.
They're amazing. They're so spicy. They're way beyond what a jalapeno is.
Made by who? Made by who?
They're Western Family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Western
Good.
Family kettle cooked peanuts.
Huh.
but they're jalapeno flavor, and they're, like I said, they're way past what a jalapeno is. They're just berserk, and they're delicious.
Here, I'm gonna look it up right now. Just a minute. Stay
Adam
on.
dropped a link for them in the chat.
Because the first search I found, they're available, but they're our
There you go,
compliments.
Save On Foods. Yes, that's in Canada.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Save on food.
That's Canada, Adam Blarzik. I appreciate it.
I'll tell you right now how much they are. Okay, save on
$5.49 a bag.
No, I'm not signing in. I want to look. Okay.
$5.49.
Yeah,
a bag.
400. Yeah, 549. Yeah. I've never even heard of this store before.
Okay.
Oh, now I can't spell jalapeno. Oh, there it is. Okay. Peanuts.
It's gonna take a lot more than kissing up, Tim.
Yeah, $5.49 for
Canadian, so that's about.
yeah, $5.49 a bag.
That's like 5 cents.
It's true.
Yeah, yeah, in funny money.
Got more braids going into the envelope.
Okay, so I'll add it to cart. No, I don't want to sign in or register. Go away.
This is the envelope that's working its way over to Swaggy so far. We got Dave's.
Okay, so.
This is Swaggy's. This one is the new one. Here's Dave's. Dave.
Ooh.
And there's the other new one.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, Adam.
Órale,
Adam?
buenos días. Buenas tardes, actually. It's fucking 1:30. Bit of a late start here.
Somebody please tell me that, like, my email is an authentic email, but some places when you enter it, it says it's your password is incorrect. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Don't save. Okay. Try this again.
You might be interested in this particular experiment I'm doing, Adam.
What's that?
So I'm in the middle of experimenting with a bunch of the VSO extremes, getting
Yeah, I need to
the
do
actual
that too.
flavor percentages that they need to be used at correct.
Sweet deal.
So this one is a strawberry custard
Oh goodness.
slash cream.
Adam's like, I'm in.
So I'm using so
What was that?
so it's vanilla ice cream by Liquid Barn at 1, custard premium by Flavor Art at 1, vanilla custard 2 at 1, whipped cream fresh at 1, strawberry gummy candy at 1, shisha strawberry at 1, and we're going to use the strawberry extreme at 0.1 because I think I'm right. I think I'm right.
It's pretty ballsy for a strawberry. That's
It
for
is.
sure. Definitely.
But yeah, so it's one of those. Once I know, then I know.
Yeah,
But
that
I'm
sounds good.
betting I'm right on this.
I would think so. Sounds good to me. All right. Color in our lives.
Ponder how many braids I'm gonna do.
Little drab in here. There we go. Got that.
And yes, sorry everybody in the. Oh, Adam's telling me to read chat. What am I missing, Adam?
Oh, that was like when you guys were like, "Where are these peanuts? We can't find the peanuts." And I was like,
"Oh yeah, you can get them delivered if you're in Canada." Not this guy. Not this guy. I'm not that far from Canada. I'm like 2 hours. Larry's right across the pond.
Yeah, by boat, Canada's like 30-minute boat ride.
Yeah, Dave's there, so he can go have all the spicy kettle cooked jalapeno peanuts that he wants.
The one you're talking about won't deliver to Quebec.
Oh, of course they wouldn't. Quebec offended them somehow.
Yeah.
They yelled at them because they wouldn't speak French.
Probably.
So that's entirely possible.
Yep.
All right, so I know the Strawberry Extreme is towards the back, so I just need my... See, Blue Raz Extreme, I need to do something with that right there. Boom. Second bottle I grabbed.
We go to my garden.
Do it. Do it.
Should we do
Strawberry
a stream
Extreme
garden
by BSO.
Why not?
tour? Rate some fishies.
So I need 0.3 grams here.
White balance.
Yeah, that's gonna do this is gonna do exactly what I think it's gonna do. So it should be one, maybe 2 drops.
That's better.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Owl brains are the best. Too wise.
There we go. Man, every time I get near that BSO Extreme Grape, I can smell it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I pick up my little tray here to pull something out, and I'm like,
Yeah, that one does jump out.
well, the malt and the espresso both leaked in my container when they were shipping. When Swaggy had them crap bottles instead of the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so my package came in smelling hot.
Yeah, I lost a little bit of jasmine raw in mine, but I wasn't mad because my box smelled delightful. No
All
pun
right, so,
intended.
I'm going to... Okay, so I need to... All right, so we're going to... One more drop.
Vaping tobacco on an all pink setup today.
All pink setup? Is it breast cancer
Yeah,
awareness month?
Check it out. I got
That's
the
pretty
pink
sick,
Centaurus, and then I got the pink Dead Rabbit single coil jobber on top for flavors.
I like that.
Nice tastiness. Yeah, 2 different brands with the same fucking color finish. And all I had to go off of was Sourcemore. Like, so I was just like pulling up the product pictures, and I was like, those look pretty close. I was like going back and forth between them, and then I had them both on the same screen. I was like, yeah, those look close enough. They're like basically the exact same finish. Fucking great.
That's sick.
Matches my room.
No, I want all pink setup. This is bullshit.
This is number 2. I bought this too. I have 2 pink mods now.
Anybody knows fresh03, they know he will rock some pink.
Yeah, I have a newfound appreciation for the color pink in the last couple years.
You know, if you'd asked me probably before I was about 25, I would have told you to fuck yourself.
Absolutely. What am I, gay or something? Maybe not when I was 25. Maybe when I was like 15 I would have said that, but...
I wouldn't have said anything like that. I would have just told you to go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I was a dumb kid.
Only we're black and gray.
I mean, back then, definitely. Well, it's still
Well,
true.
they're cheaper when you sign in. Now they're only $4.99 a bag.
See?
Now I'll rock
See,
these
that's why
motherfuckers all day.
I need a Canadian insider to get me them sick Canadian deals.
Oh,
Then the real question is, how much would it cost to ship those across the border?
Okay.
And
so-
will they let you ship them across the border?
Of course it will. Review code. I'm the squirrel, damn it. I can do anything I want.
368 USD.
Yep.
That's a
Huh?
hell of a deal.
$3.68 if it's in US money.
Yeah, okay. So the it's $55.39 before shipping. Oh, clipped coupons. Where's coupons? Where's the damn coupons?
They're pretty good sized bags of them too. That's the surprising part. These aren't just like little ass bags. These are pretty good sized
Well,
bags.
it says here they're $1.25 per 100 grams. So, okay.
At Save On Foods, new online shopping customers get $20 off their first 3 orders when you use the promo code SAVE20 at checkout. There you go.
Oh, okay. Hot promo code. Where's promo code?
I refuse to pay full price online. It takes 2 seconds to Google coupon codes. Yeah,
Wow.
you get your savings.
Where
Save
is
20.
coupon section?
It'll probably be as you're checking out.
I literally always try save 5, save 10, save 15 on every website in coupon codes because you never know if it's going to work. Welcome 10 a lot of times works on websites. Welcome 15 works a lot of times.
Okay, we'll put a time here. So between 5 and 6.
Coffee.
Okay.
Good.
Again, this is check out.
Yeah, you're right about that, Tim.
Okay, redeem rewards.
These very well could have been made in the same factory in Shenzhen. I'm not mad about it.
Redeem 700 points for free. What do you mean free pickup? You mean it costs me to pick up? I don't freaking think so.
That just means they go on the shelf and pull the product for you.
Okay.
I used to use Honey Swag, but try and load your like wish list on Amazon with Honey running on your browser. It tries to like look up coupon codes for every single item at a time, and it takes forever for the page to load. So I always unload Honey when I'm looking at shit, and then it's like, well, it kind of defeats the purpose of having it. It really lags.
Adam, where's this damn coupon shit?
I have no idea. I just Googled, welcome to Save On Foods online shopping, new online, blah, 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 blah.
And there's a service fee.
New online shoppers get 20%, $20
Oh, they
off
did
their
that.
first
They
3
gave.
orders.
They took it, then they gave it back.
Valid at all Save On locations. Offer expires. Offer
I
expires
found
August
a baby
31st.
squish.
Yeah. See, no coupons. Redeem
Oh
reward.
shit!
I found a baby squish.
Oh, look at that!
You eat a baby squish.
Excellent.
Oh, there's so many codes.
Is it going to be
Okay.
harvestable by the time the winter sets in?
We don't get our first frost until October something.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was
It's
November.
my house. Tim, it's big ugly yellow thing. Looks
These
like
movies-
mustard shit.
Remember little carrots?
Fresh
Okay,
carrots.
so it'll be 55.39 Canadian.
Yeah. That's perfect. Yeah, so that one works too.
I can't see it being too much. I can send a big ass parcel, and that'll probably be a big ass parcel.
Just
But
at your
weighs a
convenience,
lot.
Zippy. Let me know what I owe you.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Make sure I pay you.
You might go missing a bag because I might have to taste test to make sure you're not getting poisoned or anything, you know.
I mean, if you like peanuts and you like spicy,
Well, I like them both except for the peanut part. I like them. They don't like me.
fair enough.
So I probably won't. investigate, but I might have to sniff.
I don't know that they smell spicy.
What
I don't remember them
kind of
smelling.
swag? I'm so lost.
No, I
I've got
like
one.
I like the spicy smells. I don't know what it is, but you know how you can smell something that's spicy? I like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I like those smells.
That's burning my nostrils. What have you been
Let me
mixing,
start
Cassie?
in.
Cassie went quiet on us, so got to check in.
I was just dripping.
Oh, just
I already
dripping?
mixed a 60 ml of this amaretto cheesecake and gonna let it sit here and steep.
That's quite a garden.
All right,
Lumi's
so
got the
see
gardening
swag.
madness.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
like
yeah.
stuff in my saved for later list right here, and if you scroll down, like it'll load more stuff.
Holy
And
fuck
look-
balls! Oh my god, that's fucking hot! Holy shit balls! Oh my god, I just burnt my ass.
She burnt her
Thank
ass.
you, Lumi. When I turn honey on, this fucking page takes about 3 hours for each of these new items when you scroll down to load, and it's
really?
unbearable, and I just don't deal with it anymore. So I just turn it on when I need it. And it's not like my computer's a piece of shit or anything, so it's just honey is fucking slow.
Is there any fish in there, Lumi?
There is. They're just hiding at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah,
if
because it's hot out, so they're hiding in the shade.
yeah.
I also just yelled that I just burned my ass.
They're like, shit!
Oh,
that giant
weird.
lady's fucking yelling. We gotta skedaddle.
That's that lady who put me in here.
That's a nice pond. That's a nice
Because to
pond.
them, Lumi just looks and sounds like. They're like, Mama, sorry.
Seems like they mostly like hanging out in the lily that's over there.
Yeah. That's cool.
Lily's
Lily
rude,
pads.
that's why.
Have they flowered?
Not yet.
Oh, cool.
This is all very, very new.
Oh, okay. Okay. So maybe next year.
So there's another experiment gone right. With
Excellent.
Do you have a new snail, Lumi, named Pokey?
Huh?
So do you have a new snail named Pokey? Or is that somebody else?
Pokey is one of the fish that Swaggy named.
Oh, okay. He's got a fucking fishy
I think
name.
Pokey might be right. I can't see the screen. It's too bright out here.
Is my snail still around? Pepe?
Yes, Pepe is still here.
Yes.
Let's see. Pokey is. I think that's Pokey.
Looks like a lily pad. Oh, I see a fish.
Pokey, come
I
out.
see a fish. There we go. I see a
Pokey.
fish.
Pokey likes eating all of the algae on the lily pad.
Oh, yeah. Do your job, bro. Do your job.
Let's see.
Oh, yes. A delicious custard.
I think we have Gary over here. Either that or that's Pepe. I don't know.
Are you a snailist?
I just need to see the other snail to compare the size. The other one, oh wait, I think the other one fell in a hole this morning.
That pond is so relaxing, but it also makes me have to pee.
So how many fish you got in there? 2?
I have a few minnows and then I have a few comets.
Oh, okay.
Mowgli here? What's up, Mowgli?
Yep. Mowgli's asking Adam something.
Oh shit, I'm a slacker.
You're getting asked questions at Adam Plarzik.
Are my headphones Deconi Audio Elite headphone earpads or whatever? What happened? Oh, in my Amazon list. I think I put those in there as replacements for these in case they ever went bad. So I don't really have experience with those, but I've heard good things about those. That's why they're in there. I would give them a try. I think they were only like $20. They can't be too bad.
Yeah.
I think one of the snails fell in the hole right over here this morning. He was like flirting with the edge of a rock, and I was like, "You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall." He fell. So I think he's
Whoops.
on the rock. I won't be able to see him.
You trying to scoop him out and put him back?
I've changed my mind. I do not want a metal seat anymore. I just burnt my ass on a block. Never mind a metal seat.
I would give him a shot.
I mean, you do live in the South. What do you expect?
I think I'm going to have a swollen square on my butt cheeks.
Whoops. Man, you spotted those fast, Mowgli.
So if anybody's been wondering where Lumi's been, it's been crafting this madness. I started this around July, I think.
But it's like therapy when you get into shit like that.
Yeah.
I want to get a little seat out here. I got, here's Gnome Dolph. Gnome Dolph the White. Guarding my mint.
These were the ones I had. Hard.
And when that grows in, it'll be fiber optic rush. It looks like it's got little lights on it.
These are
Hello,
20 bucks.
Gnome Doll.
Save 15%. These are only for Sony's though. These are Sony's, by the way, Mowgli. The MDR 7506s. Industry standard.
And now it's just Zen time with Sumi's screen.
Yeah.
In through nose, out through mouth.
We're watching the fish in their little natural habitat.
And then she drops her phone in there.
Oh,
Yep.
I don't say
Escaped that one.
I would cry.
I wouldn't mind too much. This is my old phone.
Still.
Swaggy and I do experiments where we leave it outside and watch turtles.
Ninja Turtles? Be a lot cooler if they were. Hey man, you know what a Ninja Turtle is, man.
That's not a landline. That's my That's my crank ringer.
I had one up until about 2 years ago. The same phone number I had when I had to learn my phone number in kindergarten. Had the same phone number until I was 40 years old.
But did you hear the movie Crank?
Oh yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, well, that's my ringer. I love that ringer.
Great. Yeah, it's awesome. It's got a very distinct sound to it.
Oh yeah.
Tooney has a
You ain't missing
landline.
that.
I still have a landline.
I was probably the last
I
person
don't
in my
have
neighborhood to have one.
I got
the
rid
guys
of
at
mine.
AT&T were like, "Wow, really?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, same number." Since I had to learn my phone number in kindergarten, they changed our area code when I was like in 6th grade. They expanded it to where 312, which was my old area code, was only for downtown, and then they gave us 773.
Well,
But it was the same forever.
We're up to 3 area codes now, and this place ain't that big, so I don't get it. We're up to 3 area codes.
Oh wow. Yeah, we have 773 is like south Chicago, and then 312 is the city, and then there's like all the suburbs. 847.
Yeah, well, mine is
630.
mine is 306. Then they
What is
came
the
up
big
with
one?
630, and there's another
Really?
one. I think it's 90 something. I can't remember what that one is.
That's crazy. 630 is the west suburbs here.
Was
I
it?
think. Yeah, Villa
Yeah,
Park,
it's 630. here.
Palos Heights.
Yeah. But
Oh,
there's
the big
another one
one's
now, and I
left
think it's
too.
9 something. But
Yeah, I wonder. I should call my landline number and see if anybody has it. Like, you know,
Great
I had
phone
this number
call.
for 40 years, right? 7342152. Go docs it. I don't care.
That was a frog that dipped. I didn't even see that.
You got a frog?
I know this. I know the Seattle's what, 206? Yeah, I think so. I think it is. It's 206-867-5309 is a frat house.
Jenny, I got your number.
Yeah, and yeah, they say like this is such and such fraternity, and then they all start singing. I don't think anybody actually answers that phone. I think it's just there for shits and giggles.
For the pure folly and novelty of it. It's pretty good though. If you can get that number, that's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, then everybody's gonna call your number, so
Well, of course.
it'll get old.
As soon as it comes on the radio.
Let's call that number, bro. Yeah.
I wonder who's got it. I wonder who's got it in Montana.
Oh, I got to show you one thing. This is my latest.
They only have one area code, right, Montana?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can show you because there's like what do you call it?
406.
A hidden design that. Okay, you can see the design there.
Let's find out, Fresh.
You gonna try calling them?
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be a clock.
I'm just gonna ask for Jenny.
You're gonna wind up on the phone with some 12-year-old in the middle of Montana.
Either that or I'm gonna meet my future wife.
True. I don't know. Yeah.
8,
Montana
6,
Montana
7,
doesn't have a
3.
big sense of humor, so they may not let anybody have that number.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to leave you because I'm getting rather hungry.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up here pretty quick, but yeah, go eat, Zip. Thanks for coming
All right.
by.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Zippy.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. I can't even get a not in service message from this number.
Like I said, Montana doesn't have a lot of sense of humor, so that might just be something that just rings and rings and rings.
Yeah, and here's proof. it's calling.
Yeah, and it'll just ring and ring and ring. Yeah, they probably have it some abandoned mine or something
Yeah.
that has a
Oh,
landline
wow.
running to it. So
Oh well.
from my experiments today, we've learned 3 things about the VSO extremes. So, number 1, if you just want a flavor enhancement, it's like 1 drop in a 30 mil. So we're talking like Sunseeds level power, rich cinnamon level power. Just to put it in perspective with flavors that people are more familiar with. So if you want something enhanced, it's like 1 drop in a 30 mil. And the flavor will still come through a little bit. But if you're looking to like back up your strawberries with like a lemon or I used blackberry today, 1 drop in a 30 ml is going to do the trick, and you're still going to taste whatever that flavor is in the mix. If you want it as a main note, we're looking like a quarter percent as your main note in a recipe. So there's lesson number 2. That's how strong these flavors are. Like 6 drops is probably too much, because that's probably going to put you right at about a half. So we're talking like 3 drops. Like 3 drops in a mix for your main, if you want it to be the main flavor in a recipe. If you want it just sitting in the middle somewhere, what I do, 2 drops, and it came out to 0.3.
0.25, yeah, 0.3.
So 0.1%
Shit.
of a mix. So there's our lessons learned. These flavors are very, very strong, and Swaggy did say that they were incredibly strong flavors. These flavors grow, so I will be tasting everything as I went, but I'm very happy with the Fluffer Nutter. I'm very happy with the strawberry. And then the VSO, my goodness, I'm going to let that sit for a full 2 weeks just to see where that blackberry comes out. The other 2 I'm going to vape, and they'll be gone by the time this comes around next week. But
I kind of did the exact same thing with my mix, and I got to agree.
yeah. So
When I paired the VSO extreme espresso and caramel together with the OG
Oh,
versions.
you backed up the OGs with their extreme counterparts. Interesting.
Yeah, and these, I mean, these flavors pack a punch, and like I said, we were warned. We were warned. Um, so, yeah, so it's just a matter. It's a matter of familiarizing yourself with the flavors, and you know these ones they take experimenting with, because we don't know exactly where everything's going to fall into. We just know they're really really powerful flavors. Um, and yeah, I've seen some of the stuff people are saying, and I didn't think it was fair, because I thought they were misusing it based on what I saw, what people were saying, and I still think that they're misusing it. So if you guys want, you can send this portion right here where I just said that I think you're misusing the flavor. I don't think you know how to use the flavor. I don't think you paid attention to what Swaggy said about the flavor. You can cut that and send it to whoever you like. Because these are a lot stronger than they're he called them the extreme ones for a reason. Even last week, or not last week but the week before, or was it 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago, at this point, when I was playing around with the extremes, even then I was giving bad advice, because I was telling, yeah, you can push it to a half. If you want the flavor to run over the top of your recipe, sure. If that's what you want it to taste like, sure. But I mean, even in a single flavor test at 1/4%, you can taste what this is doing. So I think that people need to be aware of what these flavors are, and what actual proper usage is. Some of these are going to be so darn strong, like that grape. I guarantee that grape, when I mess with that's going to be so flippin' strong. I'm going to be like toothpicking like molecules into a bottle.
Just waving it.
just waving it by the bottle, and it's still gonna have a pretty strong grape flavor.
Grape.
Yeah. So my advice for you, if you're not an advanced mixer, I probably wouldn't play around with these flavors, unless you think that you're really really familiar. And I don't know that anybody that's a brand new mixer watches this show anymore. I don't know that these are beginner flavors. I think the regular VSOs, perfect for beginners. They're hard to screw up. You can push those things to the moon, and fantastic. You're feeling a little ballsier, get the raws. And if you think that you know exactly what you're doing, go and get the extremes. Because I think the extremes, it's all going to come down to proper usage, and eventually we discover what the proper usage is, but it takes all of us doing our due diligence and seeing what the flavor is actually capable of. So yeah, that's what I got. Be beautiful to each other, educate, advocate, be good for this community. I'm going to shush up for a little bit. Dave, anything going on this week, man?
No, I don't think so. I'm off until you're gonna love this. I'm off until Thursday. Reason for that is Tuesday and Wednesday the language police are coming into work. So I told HR that if I'm in the same building with them, I'm going to jail. There's no fucking way that I'm gonna put up with their Nazi bullshit. Not in 2023. So I'm off those days.
Perfect.
Yep.
Well, enjoy your time off, Dave.
I will.
It's a perfect time of year for going on a nice motorcycle ride.
Yep. I'll be doing something.
All right. Cassie, what you got going on?
Just shows. Keeping updated on my niece. Find out when I can finally go and meet her. That's it.
Soon.
Hopefully.
Adam, what else you got?
What I got? Oh my gosh. I mean, wherever you can find Tim and Cassie on YouTube, I'm usually there mixing with them. And then on Wednesdays, we're on TJ's channel, hanging out, jamming out. Got a new song coming possibly this week, if not this week, next week. Been working on that. And the band, Ending the Arsons, has some shows coming up. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, you should come check us out. We're playing September 25th, 23rd or the 21st, whatever the Saturday is, and then October 21st or 23rd, whatever the Saturday is for that. I can't remember, but we'll be jamming the freak out. And the October show was with the Clown Punchers band, so that should be a blast.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. So come on out to Lansing, Illinois, and come see Eddie and the Arsons and Jeff's crazy band, who I can't remember what they're called right now. I'm a terrible friend. But it's their first live show, I believe. So.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, he threw it's a Halloween situation, like party, and he threw it last year with his band, and then got COVID, and couldn't play his first show ever. So, and then his band split up, and they reformed, and they got new members, so now they're doing it again. So, fingers and fucking toes and ball hairs crossed that Jeff stays healthy, so I can
Hopefully
jam
it
with
works
him on
out.
stage. Yeah, should be fun times though.
That's exactly right, Tim. Yeah, if you're not getting enough punch from the OGs, you could add a drop of the raws to it. It's gonna take right off. So, or if you're just not getting enough punch out of any flavor.
And I might buy this watch too.
That's what those VSO extremes do. They just punch. Speaking of punching, Larry.
Yo. I will be playing Baldur's Gate 3 and setting up a terrarium for my gecko.
Fantastic. Is it going to be Lumi level terrarium?
This is going to be all live.
Very nice.
Are you telling me my shit's not alive right now?
No.
You trying to tell me my lily is fake right there? And my little mare's tail? And my little lucky clover that's all fake?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, fuck you.
Speaking of fuck you, you got anything coming up, Lumi?
Well, I'm just playing in my pond. That's Pepe right there. Can you see the snail?
Pepe.
Yep.
Órale, Pepe.
So Adam named that snail Pepe. And that's Gary. Can you see him? It's too bright. Can't see him. Can't see him.
Gary.
Gary's right there.
I see Gary.
And
He's like a son to me, though.
we got a little frog over there creeping.
I saw
He's
the
like
frog on the
fucking-
lily pad. I was like, you stereotypical asshole.
Right? Just sitting here posing for a National Geographic photo, that's all.
Don't mind me.
Yep. I'm just looking cute.
But yeah, I'll probably just be sitting out here, chilling with my pond, hanging with my new fish.
Putting your toes in, let the fishies nibble on them.
It's a verb. You're ponding.
I'm ponding.
Yep, you're ponding. Straight ponding all day long. 24/7. Ponding like
That one that keeps poking his head out, he is the brightest, orangest fish that I have here. He is crack cocaine.
Yeah, you're starting.
You crack cocaine? Oh, there they go. Crack cocaine?
I think VSO is also accusing you of having a fake pond, Lumi.
Okay.
Got words. She's not gonna air them now, though.
Yep, this is where I be. Me and Gandalf the White. Gnomedolf, rather.
Gnomedolf the White.
Stone Dolph. He's got a
Gnomedolf
blunt in his
the
mouth.
White.
Perfect. All right, other Lumi. Other Lumi is solemnly swears that she's up to no good. So I think we'll take that. I think we'll take that as her response. And all right, let's get the truck on out of Dodge. Adam, can you stew me out today, man?
Sure thing.
Maybe tell
So-
people where to get a positive outlook on life by listening to a certain Eddie and the Arsons out of Chicago, Illinois. On
Oh
the way
my
out as well.
gosh. So, as you go throughout your week, try and listen to some Eddie and the Arsons, which I just posted a link to in the chat. Be nice to your fellow humans and animals. And just don't be a dick, like for real. Just try and just be as good of a person as you possibly can. If you can give the shirt off your back to somebody that needs it, fucking do it. You know, what does it cost
And
you?
if you
Another
guys
shirt.
try to be like that, stay the fuck away from me.
Exactly, because I'll punch you in the face. But yeah, if you're cool, we cool. You know what I'm saying? Just be cool. Everybody be cool,
man.
and while you're being cool, just get off your butts and vape.